Welcome to Colonize the Ocean podcast, where we discuss oceanic colonization, exploration, and education with your hosts Adam Jewell and Brendan Traxler.
Here at Atlantic Sea Colony, ASC, and Colonize the Ocean podcast, our focus obviously is underwater habitats. And we believe the way to do that is piece by piece in a modular format, similar to a Lego system where it's block by block, you build on it and you grow something bigger. So I want to talk a little bit about the modular aspect. We have discussed it before in multiple different podcasts, live streams, etc. But I feel like it's something that we don't discuss enough because it is so integral and so important to the future of underwater habitats, colonies, eventually cities. And so our focus here is to make this, underwater habitats an actual thing. A lot of people talk about them. You see the images of these giant cityscapes underwater, domed, futuristic looking things. But realistically, to get it done, it's going to have to take a different way. And we've been talking about this for years and years now, and other people are starting to jump on board. It's no surprise that Deep over in the UK, they have come out with their designs for their underwater habitat they're working on. And they're also taking a modular approach because they understand this is the right way to go. So what is a modular underwater habitat and why is it so important? So when you think about modularity, you think almost like a prefab home, I guess would be one of the quicker ways of thinking about that. It's already designed for what you need to do, but you can easily add on another section to it. Unlike traditional homes where if you wanted to add on another room or something like that, you got to knock out a wall and build that out. But with prefab homes, you can pick and choose what portions you want and it gets put together at that time. Even though underwater, it's going to be a little different. That's probably the best way to do it. It helps cut down on costs for one. It helps cut down on just the difficulties in engineering. So, for ASC, the way I've always looked at it is that you start with one pod, one room, whatever that may be. That's going to be your main living area. It's going to have a bed in it. It's going to have a couch, TV. If you go on our website and you check out any of our designs, they're almost all designed around this one room idea. And it's like a tiny home per se. But as your house grows, maybe you've got it for a business. Maybe it's an office with a bathroom and like a waiting room. And maybe it's small, something along those lines. But as you grow, you have to add on more space. And so how do you do that? You add on another module. That's another room. So then you can reformat how things work a little bit. Maybe you've got one that's just for living. It's got, your TVs, your lounging area, maybe a little kitchenette. Then you have another one completely separated off for sleeping, and so forth and so on. And as you continue to grow, talking with people like Martin Hankey from Colomar Park, who was over in Turkey, we've discussed in the past about someday having these modular habitats that can actually interchange with each other as well. Or you have one that's designated completely for the energy production and storage. So it's all just full of battery banks and it's producing your energy. Well, then another one is only for housing where it's your communal area. Then maybe you have another one for waste or have another one for food storage, etc. And they all work in commune with one another. Sort of like how some communities are, where you've got a store and you've got, your housing and stuff like that. I know I'm getting off a little bit here on a tangent here and going kind of far out, but I hope you understand, kind of see what I'm talking about there. The end goal obviously is affordability, not only for us, the ones building it and making these things, but for those who want to either visit there, live there, or work there. The more we can bring that cost down and offer a solution to this desire to live and work underwater, the better it is for everybody. And so that's one way the ASC is working and doing that, is looking at stripping things back to a modular approach and moving forward from there. I think that you look at the space station, that was done a modular approach as well. Piece by piece, it was taken up into space and tied together until you have this large structure that we have now. Obviously, the future things are going to change with that, but for now, that's how that was designed. That same principle of simplicity, and you're able to grow at scale. You look at, say, an underwater data center, as more and more computers need to be brought on, you can add on another module. Or as they age out, how do you get your old stuff out? So you detach that pod, you take it to the surface, and you replace it. It can be something as simple as that, which cuts down on the whole supply chain, on everything. So here, that's how we're working on. I'm always curious at people smarter than me out there that want to be part of this. We would love to have you part of the team to get your insight and to talk to you more on this. And there's different ways you can do that. I usually don't use this platform to promote these type of things, but we have a Patreon and we have a Discord that are great communities for that. Discord is open to whomever. Patreon, we have now made that a free option to get on the entry level. There's obviously paid tiers, but become a Patreon member for free to be part of that really VIP network that I hope you'll think about that. And I'm putting polls out there every week for new and fun stuff. And I encourage people to jump in one of those different platforms, support ASC, join in the dialogue, join the team, and let's make this happen.